When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSInstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you are being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show.
Welcome back to the program. Of course, I am your lovable host, L. Rod, the Rod of Truth, as it were, as some people from the Facebook have begun, and now on Twitter. I think there's a hashtag Rod of Truth. Not whether or not that's really referring to me is yet to be seen, but we can take it over. So, well, yeah, why don't we do... Why not? I like to cause trouble sometimes. Just mischievous trouble. So if you're on Twitter and you tweet anything and you're not following me, I try to follow. Every day. Look, I've got over almost 11,000 followers right now on Twitter, but people mention me. And the way Twitter is set up, you get to see those. So I look at them every single day, every single one of them. Whatever Twitter puts into my mentions feed, I see every single one of them. I read every single, and I respond or do something to a lot of them if a response is warranted. So one of the things but I don't get to see. A lot of times that people that I'm not following or who are not following me, I don't get to see some of their stuff until they hashtag something that's referencing me. And I often like that kind of stuff because it's kind of covert, I guess you could say. But if you're gonna hashtag anything on Twitter, try hashtagging Rod of Truth, and let's see if I can get some of that to start appearing in my mentions. It's kind of interesting to see all that kind of stuff. Actually, I love reading that. So it's just like the Facebook page. I read all of the comments and responses on the Rod Eccles Show Facebook page. It's just nice to do. It's very interesting to see what people are thinking. This is supposed to be a two-way conversation here. This isn't just, unless of course, well, even if you're a liberal, you still have the opportunity to speak your mind here, but you better be able to back up your argument. Because I'm gunning for idiotic liberals. I think I've come across one. I could count them on one hand, literally. The number of liberals that I have debated, argued, discussed issues with over my entire life, I can only count less than 5 that have actually been able to hold an argument with me based on their view of logic and the fact. Well, they don't have any logic, but their view of the facts. I can only name less than 5 where the argument on their end did not descend into name-calling and debauchery. They were actually able to hold a conversation, have an intelligent conversation and debate, basing it on the facts. Now, I love that. The problem is that too many liberals, they don't have the facts. They don't know any facts. So when you challenge the one or two facts that they think they have, well, they have nothing else. So that's when they devolve into the pits of despair and start calling you names. It's kind of like throwing the racist card around. I love it when somebody does that, because you won the argument, especially when they call me a racist. Well, you're a racist. You do know I'm black, right? And according to liberals, blacks can't be racist. So that's all you got? Look, that's trick number 1, by the way. Trick number 1 when you're talking to a liberal. Just reverse what they're saying to you. Reverse their own logic, which is not really logic, but reverse their own logic back on them. So if you're a minority, well, if you're black or if you're a Native American, then they say you're a racist. Just tell them, well, according to you and to your mindset, well, I'm black or I'm Native American. I can't be racist. And of course, what you're going to get is, and then a flurry of names that they'll call you. Now, what do they call I'm part Cherokee, and I don't know what they call Because if you're a black guy, I'm part African American. So to them, if I am speaking conservatively, I'm an Uncle Tom. Right? What do they call Native Americans that are of that same, that go against the grain of the liberal mindset? If you're black, you're an Uncle Tom. Or maybe if you're a girl, maybe you're an Aunt Jane or something. I don't know, but you're an Uncle Tom. So I don't know the term for the Native. Does anybody know the term that the similar term that they would use for a Native American? The interesting thing is that most of the time when they call you an Uncle Tom, they don't realize what they're doing. What they're actually saying is that you're a traitor to your own people. No, they don't. Believe it or not, they actually do not mean that, because that's really harsh. What they're saying is that you're a sellout for some reason, that you've got some sort of other worldly gain, mostly financial, and thus you're an Uncle Tom. Again, look, because they can't really say that you're a traitor, because then everybody who does what you do would fall into that category. So that means all of those wonderful black people who are making millions and millions of dollars, be they in Congress or in the private sector or in entertainment or what have you, like Jay-Z and all those guys, they would be traitors to the black race, to black people. So they can't come out and call you a traitor. But if you are making money or making a living or getting by or becoming a success outside of their mindset, oh, well, that means you're a sellout to the white man. So that's how you're making it. So that's why you're an Uncle Tom. You're basically means a sellout. Because otherwise, well, hey, if you make money or if you're becoming a success, that's a traitor to being, as if one, blacks are supposed to be the permanent underclass, and two, that would mean that all the other wonderful, still liberal mindset blacks who are making it big and making billions of dollars are also sellouts and traitors. But they can't say that about them, because they still believe in that plantation mentality. Believe it or not, that's exactly what it is. It's an old slave plantation mentality that they can't, you can't, because of your skin tone, your skin color, you can't make it without the help and assistance of the all-powerful, all-knowing, almighty white man. No, frankly, the vast majority of white people, not only in this country but around the world, do not think like that. It is usually liberals that think like that. The vast majority of white conservatives and white moderates around the globe do not think like that. That type of mindset and thought process usually the vast majority of it comes from liberal whites. Isn't that amazing? Because they're the ones that are telling you that, that we need to help everybody. But yet they don't believe that. Somebody said something today that was really interesting about Democrats and liberals. If what they are saying and trying to get us to believe is absolutely true, then that means that they would be voting themselves out of office, because they would be getting rid of their vote base. Because if you actually help somebody to become a success and not need you, why would they then still vote for you? Now, because evidently they should, for self-preservation purposes, for themselves, their family, their community, they would vote for people who want to help them maintain that success. So in other words, Democrats need to keep people poor and keep people dependent on them. Believe it or not, they know this. This is why they come up with the policies that they do. They know how to keep themselves in power, and to keep people voting for them is to constantly provide them and promise them nothing but government help and government assistance. None of it which really works or really helps motivate them or get them out of poverty or their poverty mindset. It doesn't elevate them out of poverty. Therefore, it is kind of like the old job acronym, just over broke. Therefore, if you just keep handing out